Hi everyone! Okay, today we're playing Scarlet Hollow. This is important. We have to have the himbo tenants up. And then game capture. How's everyone doing today? Hi Cetra! Just a heads up for you guys, an ad's gonna play in about 6 minutes. I changed it so that it's not running so frequently. It should be about 1 ad per hour. So I think that's a lot more manageable because I don't want people to get annoyed with that stuff. Doing good? Hi Illithid, I'm glad you're doing good. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Gotta adjust myself a little bit. We'll also hold on to this bad boy. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta put on my hat. Looks good. Okay. I'm gonna scoot myself down a little bit. And then do that. That shouldn't be in the way of chat, I don't think. Okay. Just ate, super ready to see himbo run in action. Oh boy, I hope I don't disappoint. I have been like super full of phlegm today. I don't know what the deal is, but it's like I'm just hacking it up. Okay. Turn it down just a little bit. What'd you have for supper, Cetra? There we go. There it is. Bow, 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 bow. Ah! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Thanks, Illithid. That happened right when I clicked on load, and I was like, what the fuck? That's not the sound that's supposed to make! Okay, let's see. Chad. Here we go. End of chapter 1. Ugh. Excuse my coughing. I'm not sick, but my allergies have been really bad lately. I'm really allergic to ragweed, and in this area right now, ragweed is spreading its nasty plant jizz everywhere. Ooh, frittata. Ooh, that sounds good. I like frittata. That's like a quiche, but without a crust, right? Okay. We don't need a recap. You guys can just watch. Oh shit, that was louder than I thought it would be. You guys can just watch my last stream. I'm just scooting some things around in OBS. Frittatas and quiches are really good. I have my fiance making me some tea, so my throat won't get burnt out this time, hopefully. You open your eyes, alone in Stella's guest bed. The sun has risen, the birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window in the woods beyond, and you wonder if the monsters are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you from the trees, their calls echoing through the woods as you ran for your life. A knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Where the hell is Chad? I forgot we named ourselves Chad. Oh, hey, Tabby. There's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you want to come in. Ooh, Ooh, turmeric in your tea? Doesn't Thai tea have turmeric in it? Is that why it's orange? No, I'm just here to check on my cousin. Let's make this quick. I have a lot on my plate today. You're barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Okay, vote in the chat. Oh, by the way, an ad will start in about a minute, so be prepared for that. Should I go nudie? Or should I go... I'm actually gonna snooze the ad for 5 minutes. Should I go nude or should I get dressed first? Himbo would probably leave half clothed, right? Half clothed. You might not be fully decent, but you're not about to let that stop you from being nude, from being a part of this conversation. Ugh, put some clothes on. She's blushing. Morning, how'd you sleep? Gretchen excitedly looks at you and wiggles her tail. Look at her. What exactly did the two of you get up to last night? We, went up to the woods to film a video. Never mind, I don't actually want to know. What I do want to know is why on earth you decided to blow me off to spend the night with a stranger. Hey, don't be so hard on Chad. I asked him to crash here. And last night was a lot, Tabby. There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted Chad walking up the mountain alone last night. Stella, would you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while we're at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We're not in high school anymore. Yeah, alright. This is Stella's house. Isn't this Stella's house? Why are you bossing her around? Come on, Tabby, no berating guests in the Richmond household. Whatever, I don't really care if you're here for this. You've been in town for less than a day and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever, that checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You had me worried sick. From now on, you are back at the estate by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. Tabitha's design. She looks stressed out. She always looks stressed out. She's just like these bags under her eyes. This like little line here. She never smiles. The only time she smiles is... well, I think she smiles later, but that achievement you can get where you're like... I think it's called That Damn Smile or something. Oh, I can take care of myself. I feel like that's a very himbo thing to say. Have you seen these muscles? You don't have to stay up late worrying about me. I'll be fine. This isn't just about safety. It's common courtesy to not skip out on your host without telling them. Treat my time with the respect it deserves. Ooh, my tea is here. Thank you. Thanks. Love you. Oh, that's excellent. And speaking of time, I've already spent much more of it than I would have liked coming down here. I'm leaving, but I expect to see you back at the estate tonight. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Wow! Wait, Tabby, let me know if you're free sometime, okay? Cutie patootie heard on stream. It's true. I think that's his debut. Tabitha sighs. You're relentless. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Oh, Tabby. Hey, good. Sorry about Tabby. She totally blindsided me. Oh. I think she means well. Yeah, but that doesn't mean your feelings don't matter. That was tense. Are you okay? I'm happy I stayed here. Me too. Anyway, sorry for that rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but I was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you're up now, and we've got a full day ahead of us if we're gonna get to the bottom of this. Explore. Hot. I have to get used to seeing that. Love the way the characters slide off screen. Yeah, I feel like Tabitha's slide is like really fast. You sure you don't want to hang out here all day? As tempting as that offer is, there'll be plenty of time to chill once we've solved this mystery. I agree. How are you so chipper? Last night was horrible. Ha, I guess it was pretty gnarly, but those ditchlings are exactly the sort of thing I've been looking for my entire adult life. It's not like anyone got hurt either. Except for those poor critters in the woods. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. Okay. Heads up, ad will start soon. Shouldn't just bury your feelings like that. What we saw in the woods last night would mess with anyone. I get that it was the sort of thing that traumatized most folks, but I guess that's just not who I am. I'm fine, really. Besides, we have a task to focus on. There'll be time to be traumatized later! What's the game plan? Don't call me boss. We're partners in this. First things first, I was hoping to swing by the library. Kanika's got a head start on us. It looks like she's already there. Oh, that reminds me. Let's set up a group chat. What's your number? You and Stella exchange numbers. Hey, oh. Group chat. Hopefully we can find out more about ditchlings from some of the older local books there. I've also got a couple of threads cooking on my cryptid forums, but who knows if that'll pan out. Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. Blushy blushy. And Gretchen! Look at her little face. She's such a potato. Need protein. So hungry. And don't worry about it. I've packed all sorts of snacks for the day, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library. Get dressed and head into town. I trust Stella's snack game. I'm just checking out my Twitch thing. Okay. The walk to town was short. Stella's house is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shudder as you stare down at the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all-too-present memories of everything you witnessed last night. Best snack to eat while reading? Cookies, maybe? Something that you can just kind of mindlessly munch upon. I don't know why my, just looking at my ads manager, it's doing something weird. Okay. Okay, it says add progress now, but it didn't before, so I think that's good. I just gotta rearrange my windows. Okay. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Back here. Well, it's also the Town Hall, but that's just a small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That, and our mayor is really into going on walks. I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later this week. Could be just the pick-me-up we need with everything that's been going on. Sounds fun, because I'm Chad, and I love fun. I'd love to meet the mayor. Sweet, you won't regret it. Oh, hey, Avery. Morning, Stella, and same to you, Chad. Speak of the devil. Oh, what voice did I use for Sybil? Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you. Like a Southern Belle, I think, maybe? Or no, that's Gretchen's voice. But I suppose I can use it for Sybil, since I don't have Speak with Animals in this run. Something that doesn't leave a lot of crumbs to pull apart Twizzlers. That's true. Leaving crumbs in your book is ass, especially if you're like sitting down somewhere. You don't want to like get all that shit everywhere. Coming from Stella's, huh? Did y'all have a slumber party? Ooh! Sorry y'all, but I'm actually in a bit of a rush this morning. I can't really stop to chat. It'll take me a bit to set up, so if you want to catch up with folks or grab something at the diner, you can meet me at the library when you're done. Yes. I'll catch up with Avery and Sybil. I wish I could do a thumbs up with my model. Maybe that's something I can do in the future. Use it as a toggle. Cool, see you soon. Oh, she always has time to chat. She feeling okay? Stella and Chad just got up to a bit of trouble last night, that's all. If you know what I mean. You can't just drop something like that and leave me hanging. What happened, Chad? Well, I don't really see there's a reason to lie. You can get an achievement, I think, for lying. A peace sign would be more anime. Yeah, but that's not like, to get the maximum bisexual energy, I could have finger guns. That would be perfect. Stella and I went into the woods to try and find a skunk ape, but we ran into something way worse. Actual monsters. Oh, thank you for the bits. I will accept these bits as compensation. As long as you return. Sybil said they're called ditchlings, but whatever there are dozens of them and they're mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa, slow down. Y'all actually found something out there? I can corroborate. I may not have been out there with them, but I've seen their footage and they encountered something otherworldly in those woods. I hope that accent isn't too annoying. Well, whatever it was that happened out there, you're clearly a little shaken up. Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie can fix you some of Sybil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. Foreshortened fingers. I didn't even think about that. Maybe I could have them facing, like, to the side? So that they're not, like, direct finger guns, but more like side finger guns. I love tea. The tea I'm drinking is Earl Grey with 1 scoop of sugar and a little bit of milk. Lactose-free milk because y'all know I can't digest that regular shit. It's chaga and lemon balm, always help me on the bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. I better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you're holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Thanks, Sybil. Yeah, Sybil knows way more than she's letting on. But she's a very sweet lady. I think she means well. Yeah, classic red. That's me. I haven't been able to get my hands on my Earl Grey white tip for a while, which is like the really strong stuff. So I've just been drinking the like Bijlo, whatever that brand is, the like boxed tea. General store. Let's see what we got in here. Authentic rocks pulled from the Scarlet Mine. Fresh pickles in a barrel? Assorted minerals. I like Sybil's design. I'd romance her. She gives me like sweet aunt or grandma vibes. She's a very like gentle soul. Local artist, I think that says. Little stuffies. Oh, this is like the I have a pin. I'm just looking for it. It has it has this cat on it and it says no touch, which I think is supposed to be Frou Frou. Creepy tea room. Snack and morsels. What does that say? Bog Witch brownies? 800 nuts? Choco nuts? Does that say 800 nuts? Or boo nuts? Bebis. Look at him. He's beautiful. Young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. You should leave town, there are monsters in the woods. What an aggressive way to start a conversation. Hi, I'm Chad. I just got to town yesterday. I'm Miles. Did they update Miles's art? It looks a little different. But maybe I'm just seeing things. What you doing on your phone? Playing a Dragon Ball game. It's not like it's cool or anything. I'm just killing time. I don't remember him mentioning Dragon Ball either. That must have been in a recent patch. If I wanted to buy chips or something, do I talk to you? Or... You can just have some chips if you want, it's not a big deal. Brother! Wouldn't that be stealing? If Kanika cares about me offering some free chips, she can hire someone else and let me live my life. I'm an edgy teen. Nothing matters except for my Dragon Ball game and my edgy teen behavior. She inherited the store and I don't want to keep getting suckered into working here just because I'm her brother. Excuse me. We make most of our money on bulk orders anyways. A bag of chips doesn't make a difference. I'm paying for my chips. I insist. Oh, come on. I'm trying to be nice. Chad doesn't steal. I'm not going to steal. It's not stealing if I'm offering them to you, but whatever. Okay, bye, Miles. Oh! I accidentally chose this dialogue option, so I guess we're going with it. You should get out of town. There are monsters in the woods. I'm serious. Something bad is gonna happen, and you should get out of here as soon as possible. You've been talking to my mom too much. I guess that dialogue option didn't really trigger a whole lot. See ya, Miles. See ya. Okay, he seems a little friendlier now than he did before. Swing by the diner. Maybe they patched that too, a little bit. I thought Avery was vaping, but it's a pen. Talk to Avery. You slide into the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger! Before you can exchange words, Winnie sidles up, a fresh mug of tea in hand. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oink, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. How's that a sound a pen makes? Wait, pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They're just gonna frustrate you. This is something to do to fill the time. Maybe I should switch to Sudoku. I've never understood how to play Sudoku. Full confession. I love Avery's shirt. Yeah, me too. I really like the Monstera one they have that you first see them in. Thanks for telling me about last night. If you really want to get into the grisly details, you can tell me. I won't judge. Oh wow, explore flirt hot. Should I flirt with Avery? Yeah, they're a plant dude. Individual. Friend. I'm gonna choose this. I guess we could chat about last night, but I actually came here because I wanted to get to know you. Oh yeah? Alright. What do you want to know? Ah! Have you lived here your whole life? Nah, I moved here from Charlotte, gosh, 3 years ago now? Maybe a little more, I've lost track. Aunt Winnie offered me a place to stay and a job, and who was I to pass on that sort of generosity? To be honest, it still feels like I just moved in. Chad flirts relentlessly, this is true. Practically everyone apart from the local Cole folks grew up in this town, so it's like I'm the perpetual new kid. Don't get me wrong, folks here are plenty polite and friendly, but there's a shared history I'll never be a part of. How'd you leave Charlotte? I was having some education disputes with my folks. They had thoughts on how my life was supposed to go, and I had other plans. It wasn't great, especially since I was still stuck under their roof. When my aunt heard about it, she offered me a job and a place to stay, and the rest is history. She's a lovely lady. Do you regret moving here? I don't think I have the choice to have second thoughts. I'm not going anywhere without Aunt Winnie, and there's no way she's leaving this place. I felt out of place the whole time I've been here. Folks on the whole have been plenty friendly, but life here is so different than what I'm used to. It's hard to explain, but I just don't feel like I belong. Exactly. There are worse ways to be, but I'm not sure I'll ever entirely feel like I belong here. I'm gonna spill the deets. I'm ready to talk. After I adjust my leg and take a sippy. You spill the beans. Glad to have someone to talk to about the horrors you've witnessed. Wow, that is some heavy stuff. Oh boy. No wonder Stella seemed distant. It's a good thing we didn't kill Duke. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived here long, but I've never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. Can't say I like the thought of it. Chad may be hot and kind, but Chad does not hold secrets very well. It's true, Chad is very trusting. Chad does not keep secrets unless somebody asks him to, because he's a trustful dude. He's a trustworthy individual. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you in this town. Brrr. I know that everything I told you about last night was a lot, but I'm not gonna let anything happen to you or this town. I did punch a ditchling last time. We're on the case. Thanks, Chad. I'm not typically one to get worried, but that's especially true with someone like you around. Ah, man, it looks like my shift is starting. Hope you're doing a bit better. I didn't even sip the tea. I forgot. I'm gonna keep my ears open for you. The diner's where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what goes on around here. I'll let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything strange or unusual. Okay. Forgot to drink the tea, sorry. Head to the libel. You enter the former town hall. Holy cow. What once must have been a stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. There's the cat, I think. Pixel, was that his name? I know, I forgot the tea. Ah! I thought I would have the option to drink it after I talked to Avery. Oh, hey, you made it. Settle in with Stella and Kanika. Hi, Gretchen. Glad you found the place. Hey, Chad, you look tired. I'm pretty amped up, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. Some creepy old guy with a real estate scheme and a bad costume is at least a little more believable than monsters and curses. All we need now is for Gretchen to start talking. Haha. Wouldn't that be weird? Anyway, I guess we should get started. Hello there, Zaddy. We won't be strangers for long. Look at him blushing and Stella's face. Oh gosh, hi. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, Chief Librarian and only librarian. Chad's in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well, I was still a little kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's, strong. Not that that's a bad thing! I would also romance Oscar. I would romance Oscar. I would romance basically every character in this game. Oscar's amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple of shelves of boring books donated by old people. Oh, down here. What is the name of that creature from Madoka Magica? QB, I think? Y'all are too kind. But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. You know, the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing teen stuff. I like how they capitalize teen. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Maxwell place? It's this great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I should really have a talk with Rosalina when she gets home. Probably not. No foreshadowing here. Never heard of her. Foreshadowing? Who's that? I don't like the thought. I don't want to worry Oscar. I'm sure she's fine. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore, though. It's not usually as safe as it usually is around here. Ah, is that so? Foreshadowing. 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 Kanika's right. There's some weird stuff going on out in the woods. That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They're a type of cryptid that shows up around places on the brink of disaster. They kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughboy was a creepypasta. I may have collapsed on my keyboard. Chad's hotness is just too much to bear sometimes, I understand. Kanika's mom told us about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings doesn't ring a bell. Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might befall our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try and find out what sorts of disasters this region typically falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'm gonna be right back. Gonna go grab some more books. Gonna go nap, sorry. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? She is a good dog. Yes, yes, eat your biscuit. Drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. I really love the amount of research and love put into this game. On pretty much any angle, but especially the history and folklore. Yeah, they went hard on this game. Like, there's so much to learn. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. Ugh, excuse me. Is that a stick? Back there? It's nothing we can't get to the bottom of. Chad is positive. I'm gonna try calling Rosalina again. I'm sure she's fine. Really. Rosalina's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Chad, if you see a 13-year-old girl with a black braid and glasses, would you let her know her dad's worried about her? Sure, Oscar. Zaddy. Maybe an arrow? It could be an arrow, yeah. Nice. Oops. All right, this is going to be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our source documents. Let's get this research party started. Reading awaits. Can you guys do the reading for me? I've never been good at books. Well, Chad is dumb of ass. I got an achievement called Father, how do I click the book? Oh, of course we can. You just hang tight, okay? We'll tell you what you need to know. Dang, you're just letting him off the hook like that? Research is one of the best parts of paranormal investigation. I agree, Stella, but right now, we're committed to the character. We've all got our strengths here, Stella. Just let Chad relax for a bit. I'm sure there'll be plenty for him to do later. You hang back while Stella and Kanika do some research. Kinda wanted to eat whatever those things in there were. A scone, maybe? Alright, if we're going with what Kanika's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here. But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Did you find anything? There he is! The boy! Here comes that boy! Hello, boy! Welcome! It is Pixel. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Oh, don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. He's a handsome boy. Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. Sorry if Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Why do you let a paper shredder freely wander a library? Have you seen this little guy's face? I understand. What a good boy. Oh, look at him. Look at him. The cat curls up on the table, fast asleep. All right, I better get back to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. Okay. Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? You're talking about that Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah, apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up mid-air and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of the two bombs landed upright after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing the detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the descent. Yeesh! And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Right, it's conventional explosive disintegrated in midair, but most of the nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. Oh, that's how I deal with my problems. What is it? There we go. Look at him. This is when my cat sits like this, I call it, she's like rotisserie chicken. Because it kind of the shape kind of reminds me of a rotisserie chicken. Love kitty love. Look at his handsome face. Ah! Welcome back, Illithid. I don't think disarming nuclear bombs is part of our skill set. Absolutely not. Also, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. I think we're good. I'm just saying, you never know with radiation. We actually know quite a bit. It just melts you, it doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't gonna explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. The fart heralds the arrival of the queen. I think that fart reverb is so funny. You never know, there could always be a whole underground society of bomb-worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Do you think Wayne factors into any of this? That creep who keeps coming around my mom's tea room? He snuck up on us last night and called out Chad by name. Yeah, there was definitely something wrong with him. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that has something to do with what you saw in the woods. I don't know. I'd buy it. What do y'all think? Cult. Whenever I choose that option, they get kind of offended. They're like, what do you mean everyone here is unfriendly? You're a stranger. There's a mine collapse in 1918. Maybe the ditchlings are here to warn about something like that happening again. It might not be a terrible place to start. Okay, good. And hopefully we can find out what happened to Wayne while we're at it. Maybe Tabitha can help us out. Ha! No, I don't think she'd be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. I can't imagine what she'd do if we actually bothered her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. She gets grumpier at work. I'm pretty sure snark is that girl's baseline level of existence. Chatting over dinner might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay eating boxed mac and cheese. We can sneak around the mines, no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. She won't even know we were there. Look at us, going out on a caper together. I missed this. I missed it too. I mean, sure, it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up in running the store, I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though, there is something missing. Reese. I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we've seen each other. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. I didn't realize it was getting so bad, that poor guy. He's totally a werewolf. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Chad. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Bye, Oscar. And Pixel. This is such a menacing place for our house to be. Reese's home stands on the edge of the forest wall, an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unending wilderness. Oh, look at that dumpy though! Stella! Sheesh! Sheesh! Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. Ah! Shh, not so loud, he's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation wash over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come hang out. Nothing strenuous, we promise. I'm not gonna wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Kanika's outfit rules. It is really cool. She's got like a Batman belt, and she looks so witchy. It's really cool. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyway. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since any of us have gotten the chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Chad would get along super well too. Hi, I'm Chad, Vivian's kid. I know who you are. The way she avoids looking at you as she speaks makes you feel like you've done something wrong, even though you're pretty sure you've done nothing at all. Ooh. Look at that ass! Everybody in this game has dumpies. Sheesh! That's a shapeful ass. Sorry, I know that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese and he misses both of you too. She sighs again as if deciding whether to finish her thought. MILF booty alert! She is a MILF, honestly. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Chad. That'd be great! I could bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Perky, like her booty! The fact that he's so sensitive to so many different types of food makes me wonder, does he eat raw meat? Is that it? Is he a werewolf? I think he's a werewolf. Oh. No dogs. She's got several locks on the inside of her door. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry. I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take too long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Chad. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Kanika. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. What is up with you and cars? That dog is becoming more shapeless in every picture, isn't she? She's potato-shaped. Look at her feet. I love her. She's melting just a little bit. I think I'll walk with Stella. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you last night, but it was also kind of an objectively horrible experience. I was a little worried you'd bolt first thing in the morning. I guess it's hard not to feel a connection after going through something like that together. Ooh! Are you hitting on me? Connection? I felt something more like a spark. Oh, well, I accidentally clicked save, so I guess I'll save. Oh yeah? I'm glad you feel the same way. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. Oh, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. Same probably goes for the two of us, huh? I guess we're all a little on edge. That's sorry to the mind. It shouldn't be much further. I wanted to flirt some more, though. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. Y'all have a good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you were missing out or anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They're probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people? Cardinals are asshole birds? Really? I should probably be on lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or two too many. I have a feeling that Tabitha and Stella were like romantically involved in high school. Because it seems like they had a deeper connection than friends. Because especially the way that Stella still like clings to their relationship a little bit. And the way that Tabitha reacts, it's almost as if she's, like, trying to run away from that. Does that make sense? And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. She is a potato. Look at her bulging eyeball. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping. Yes, I will do the snooping. I'm sure I'll fit in with a bunch of burly coal miners. You're gonna do great. So, the plan. You know those cheesy old rom-coms where somebody wears an earpiece on their first date? Well, do you have some kind of surveillance set up in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. Nice. Chad is here to snoop. Do not be alarmed. Everyone, do not be alarmed. I am friendly, but a little stupid. They're so sweet. They have a lovely friendship. Okay. Try saying something. Something. Enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Hollow mine. I'm in. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Approach the nearest group of miners. Hey, buddies! You approach the nearest group of miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and an old-timer. Their uniforms identify them as Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to be bothering us? So I met this guy on the bus. He did mention something about his friends. I have this shirt, by the way. Wore a beanie and a shirt that said, I want to, yeah. He said he had some friends working the mines up here. Does that have anything to do with what's going on in town? A lot of people wear beanies. He also talked about how he used to push joggers into the Baltimore harbor. None. Not a clue. Yeah, I think I'd remember someone like that. That makes sense. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut-up. Missed that dude. He accosted me last night. Wait, what? No way. Isn't that the guy y'all said was, well, I guess he's still around. But accosting people at night? That doesn't sound like him at all. Press them. What are you, some sort of cop? Just tell me what happened. Fuck off. Hey, Zax, come on, man. No, I've been here decades longer than you, and I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. I was just about to start anyways. Sorry. Seemed to think Wayne was dead. Okay. Approached another group of miners. Ooh, you stop in your tracks, a shiver running up your spine as an unfortunately familiar voice calls out to you. It's him. You shouldn't be up here, it's dangerous. Powerful build, show him who's boss. Whoever this creep is, he doesn't seem to understand who's boss around here. Oh gosh, we're really close. You rush forward to throw a punch, but before you've even finished swinging, the figure's already moved to your side. I've never had a close-up look of his face like this. If only press them was to bench press them. Jump back. You're strong, but part of being strong is knowing when you're outmatched. You leap back and make space between yourself and the figure. You don't have to be afraid of me. Stay home. Wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. Before you can say another word, the figure's gone. Hey, Chad, are you still there? We're just getting static from you. I had a tussle with Wayne. Whoa, I thought I saw some action down there. Are you okay? I'm not used to being outmatched like that. Yeah, after you clocked that ditchling last night. I'm surprised anyone could keep up with you. You should be careful about picking fights with him. If he's as sick as I think he is. I hate to say it, but between the way those miners talked about him and how the call went to static, what if he's a ghost? Like, actually a ghost. You hate to say it, Stella. I don't think anything would make you happier than Wayne being a ghost. Also, ghosts aren't real. Hey, now, just because I want ghosts to be real doesn't mean I want this ghost harassing Chad. You told me to stay at the estate for the rest of the week. What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? Plot thickens. The thick plottins. I'm not about to back down. So brave. Approach another group of miners. Hey there, can we help with something? Do you know, y'all know this guy I met on the bus? He said he had some friends up here. Yeah, tell us about this guy later, Chad. Maybe, what's he like? He told the group of miners about your encounter on the bus yesterday. I think I'd probably remember someone like that. Yeah, he's no friend of mine, that's for sure. Never met him. Don't know him. It's settled then. Your mysterious bus stranger is a ghost. Or he was lying about knowing people here, or his friends were here for a bit and left town. Sure, those are perfectly rational explanations, but so is a bus ghost. All equally rational theories. Aren't you ghost skeptical? How is a bus ghost a rational explanation here? Part of being ghost skeptical is keeping an open mind towards all manner of potential paranormal encounters. No man named Wayne. You mean Sam Wayne? Have you seen him? I heard he went missing. Dead, more like. No, come on, man. There's no way. How could he just die? I don't know. Why don't you ask his girlfriend? Yikes, do you think? No, no way. Just saying, he wasn't exactly the first fellow to fall for her charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. What are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her. I told him. Have you guys seen anything out of the ordinary lately? Weird animal sightings? Odd noises in the woods? People getting sick? That's all in that front, thanks. What do you guys think of Tabitha? Horrible woman. Now, fellas, let's not go besmirching the fine, gentle lady. Smith is right. She's got a lot to answer for. All right, fellas, I think I better be cool. We better cool it and get back to work before any of us say something we'll regret. You're probably right. I want to try and talk to the last group of miners. I got an achievement called Nosy Nancy. Going around asking questions, huh? You don't look like you're from the inspector's office. Do you two know about that weird guy on the bus? I've never known anybody in my entire life. Isn't that right, Tate? Yep, sounds about right. What can you tell me about Sam Wayne? Oh ho ho, he got himself into trouble, didn't he? Why, you seen him around? What's that young buck up to? I heard from some of the other folks in camp he had a nasty spat with an ex and disappeared not long after. Ha! You mean the boss? As far as I know, that never ended. Stella audibly gasps. Yeah, I figured he just ran off to live in that big mansion with his belle. Thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. You guys are so mean. I guess Tabitha has always been, like, nasty. As if you wouldn't fall on your knees if a woman of means showed the slightest bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. But I suppose this begs the question, did she run him off, or did some jealous son of a bitch oust him? Talking about Tabitha? Yep. Dang, I figured that's what they were getting at, but it's weird to hear it out loud. You good, Stella? Yeah, I just had no idea. That's another thing that makes me think they were dating! Noticed anything strange around here? Animal sightings. Raccoon with a big old tumor last week. Hey! That's nature for you, not always pretty. It wasn't a tumor, it was an egg. There are these things in the woods laying eggs in the animals. I knew it! I knew there was something weird about that raccoon. I believe it. There are things out in them woods nobody's ever seen before. It's still wild country even if we've carved it into pieces. I know I, for one, ain't gonna go near them trees until some scientist folks come and sort whatever's going on out there. Maybe I should cash in some sick days and go see my cousin in Asheville, just to be on the safe side. You should do that. Tabitha and Chad both are charmers. Tabitha is not a charmer. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that she has so many, like, ex-lovers, because she doesn't seem like a very warm person, if you know what I mean. He's just from the woods. Howl and scream at all sorts of fiendish caterwauling. It's probably a ditchling. I saw what made that noise. Pale, hairless, and horribly misshapen with a little twisted up faces. I never heard anything like that up here. Damn, that almost sounds like a ditchling! Wait, he knows what they are?! My grandma used to tell me stories about them when I was a little kid. People getting sick. These guys are really useful! I've never spoken to them before because every time I've chosen to go talk to Tabitha first. It's all on that front. What do you think of Tabitha? Not the kindliest woman I've ever met. She runs the place all right. Tell that to all the boys she's been laying off lately. Keep going around saying that and see how long till you're one of them boys. All I have to say is, a mind that's doing well doesn't go around laying off its workers for no reason. I'm not so sure any of us are gonna have jobs in a few years. Tate, you're a damn fool. You're gonna be next if you keep up that kind of talk. So be it, but a man needs to speak his mind sometimes. Ah! She's so fast. Anything more charming than a sourpuss like Tabitha? Whoa, she's so charming. Oh my gosh, Tabitha. Just stay here for an hour, I can take you back to the estate. Oh ho ho, you're willing to talk, you got a lot of explaining to do. Spend some time with my favorite cousin. Got a lot of explaining to do. What the hell are you talking about? Who is Wayne? Why is he following me? How should I know? You think I keep tabs on the private lives of everyone that works for me? If you're so scared of whoever this Wayne is, why don't you just stay home, like I asked you to? Look, I have to get to this meeting. It's urgent. Just stay here until I come get you and do not move a muscle. I'll collect you in an hour. You can talk more about whatever problem you have then. Oh, Tabitha. Yeah, I'm good. Oh, Tabby. You're interrupted by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears over the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Wait, really? What is she doing here? Clearly, she's doing a delinquency. I mean, yeah, but what kind of delinquency? Only one way to find out. Let's go after her. Yeah, let's do it! You rush over the hill to get your bearings, at the sounds of active mining fading into the distance. Rosalina is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point towards a nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hangout spot these days. Oh, excuse me. Oh. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse, it killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Cool. It's been ages since I've had the chance to get some good spelunking in, because I'm Chad and I'm strong. Oh, at least we'll have a good guide down there. Oh, she's blushing! In case things go south. Well, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Chad and I can handle this on our own. What kind of kids hang out in a mine? I know, right? That's just terrible. The way Gretchen peered back at us. I should call Tabitha. The kid just snuck into Shaw Mine. I called you as a courtesy, but I'm not going to wait around for you. Sorry, but my mind's made up. And follow them into the mine. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expected, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. This is a rare place where your well-muscled frame feels like it might be more of a hindrance than a help. Hey, you made it! For a second there, Kanika thought you were making a beeline for Tabby. I actually kind of did. I don't know how long it's going to take for this to get through to you, chat, but that woman is not to be trusted. It is her mine. Press on. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be, and this one's real bad. You know, because of the child miners. Or should I say, the miners. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. Wouldn't last a minute in a mine. Oh god, me neither. Snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage. Dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Every time I thought I had finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for example. Bats. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god, there are bats down here? I'm gonna get rabies, aren't I? I'm gonna get rabies and die in a mine collapse. Hold up, okay, Neeks? Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? We should hurry and find Rosalina. What if those sounds are Tommy knockers? Oh, they got their rabies shot. Me too. They're an old Cornish myth, named for the knocking sound you can sometimes hear in mines right before a collapse. Stella! Some say the knocking's a warning, while others say it's the spirits themselves bringing down the mines. Not helpful. I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. Follow Stella. It's a bunch of stinkies. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you all doing in here? What the hell are you doing in here, you creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps! I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. What are you, 5? Do you want me to physically drag each and every one of you out of here? Because I will. Tell your arm candy to leave us alone, general store lady. Arm candy? Rosalina, your dad's worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he was right to worry. Oh, my eye is really itchy. Why the hell would you think hanging out in an old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? Ugh, because nobody usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we had to find an even more secluded place where we could just be ourselves. Oh my god. I can't believe your dad just sent people to find you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. He's your father. Ugh, teenagers, right? Ugh. Ugh. You'd at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyway? It's fall break. And we're not kids. Sorry, I didn't whip out the... Yeah, we're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Uh-oh. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds like to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. I left school so you would have a chance to live your life, and this is what you're doing with it. What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around in an abandoned mine. She is right. That's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you end up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas where no one's supposed to bother us? You guys are like 12. You shouldn't have canned margaritas at all. I'd love to help y'all sort this out, but maybe we can do it not in an abandoned coal mine. What are you, an expert on mine safety? They only abandoned this place because there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. He says this place is totally safe, and we can hang out here anytime we want. That damn smile. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Tabby. Aw, she blush. Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best that she's here. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on, this place is way sturdy, check it out. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out, you're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. I hate these kids so much. Rosalina's a good kid, but everyone else, yeesh. No taken that other 8th graders are totally immature. How old are you in 8th grade? 13? Right? 13? 14? I think? That's definitely too young to be drinking canned strawberry margaritas. Bitch! Your brain hasn't even started to develop yet. That shit's squishy. The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Come on, you guys. Maybe it's not that big a deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. I mean, I don't like this particular situation. What with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? This is dangerous! I don't know how you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. She looks so pasty next to Stella. She looks so desaturated. Even her hair, like everything about her. It is entirely within my rights to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Wasn't your lifetime ban from my mind's not a clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear a sad 20-something to shreds. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Ugh, running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Ugh, running a stream channel where you pretend to be an anime girl is extremely sad. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Like, we just want to give Rosalie a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Internet gave out for a sec. Oh, that's okay. It looked like, it looked like my stream might have stuttered. We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. Got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back room. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalie deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha! Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. I know he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Becca, he says it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It'd be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you'd be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid. You are a little kid. Ugh, you're all children, and none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Exactly, Rosalina's not that mature anyway. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I sleep with stuffed animals. Becca, the worst kind of teenagers. Oh, yeah, she's literally insufferable. What'd you say about child labor? Oh, ad's about to start, by the way, just a heads up. She's a huge bully. Yeah, she's a jerk. I'm sure Oscar's doing this to protect you. From what? Even if ghosts were real, what would they even do? Yell boo in your face? Yeah, that's real scary. It totally justifies living in a dusty old library. You should break in and like ghost bust it or something. Oh, I thought that was Becca. You can't bust a ghost if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, all problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are you talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care, and I can't believe I've wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. Hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of the many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. And what was it? Come on, Stella, don't you have a list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers for sure. I know this is why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby, you can come along too. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. Wait a second, where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the entire time we've been here. Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Dang, I always wonder where that goes. Never been able to get these hips through there. Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Wide open caves are cool, but mines feel like the earth is gonna eat me. Yeah, every time I've ever been in a cave, like, that you can go and check out for like touristy reasons, it's been freaky literally every single time. Ugh. Becca's head pops out from the tunnel entrance. We're not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever, come on you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Chad. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyway. They've crossed a barrier I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. I will happily escort these 2 knuckleheads out. Oh, come on, Tabby. What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen to us. I don't want to be stuck in an abandoned mine playing cat and mouse all night. Ugh. Look, I just want to put in my due diligence in case their parents try to sue me for their own negligence. If we catch up to them and they decide they want to continue to be a nuisance, then fine, they can rot down here for all I care. Inspiring. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Their teenage bravado will probably start to shrivel away in not too long, and we'll be there to help them safely and calmly find the nearest exit when that happens. The excited eyes Stella gave. Yeah, she looked like a puppy. It'll be fun and safe. I'm sure that's exactly what you told him last night, and we all know how that ended. Alright, let's do this. Okay, puppy. Ugh. Kanika, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mine, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. Venture deeper into the mine. You hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was like really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha's really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Hey! I don't know, I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. This, like, stare off into space look. What kind of a YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. Thanks, Stella. Meat Rice? That's a big deal. I feel like on every big podcast. Thank you, thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all the things she said tonight. She's just mean. It has nothing to do with you. See how she's treated everyone tonight except Tabitha. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool? The opinions of children don't interest me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Press on. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it's just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up! There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Tommy knockers. Oh, calm down, both of you. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper into the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish in a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. Getting closer, let's keep moving. The knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. Tommy knockers. Tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the youths, their panicked arguing echoing down the pitch-black corridors. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get there. Never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella, you got what you wanted. Yeah, century-old ladder, super safe. Super safe, very safe. I'm pretty sure this is the way back, come on. Pretty sure? I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest like the deep growl of a predator. You find yourself stepping toward the black chamber before you, compelled by some unnatural force. Hey, are you alright, Chad? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates. Oh boy! Ghosts. Like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that. Oh my god. Whatever that was. I'm gonna get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. She's starting to cry a little. Don't die on me, alright? There they are. You rise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becky, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go! Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. Can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of hellish sound. Ghost children, ghost children. Ghosts. There's gotta be fumes or something down here. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. Are you literally gaslighting me? I said I saw it too. Stop being weird. We're leaving. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder, both of you. Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. This isn't the movie. The best thing we can do to help those girls right now is not be buried alive ourselves. Oh, boy. I'm gonna save real quick. I think I'm gonna take Rosalina. There's no time to argue. Pick her up and start climbing. Chad is kind and brave. Chad is trying his very best to not let everyone die. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who's spent her entire working life in and around coal mines. Becca, Alexis, can you still hear me? The knocking drowns out Rosalina's desperate shouts as the three of you crawl closer and closer to the entrance. I'm so sorry I left you guys. It's deafening now, as if someone were trying to break through the walls with fists of iron. You continue to push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is so close. I'm so sorry. And there it is. Freedom. The three of you manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Alexis. You think the other two... Maybe they got out. It's possible, right? Maybe there's another entrance or something. Or maybe they're still alive in there? Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Rosalina, are you okay? Your dad's on his way. He should be here any minute. More dead children. I'm going back to camp. I'll be back with some men, and they can start digging. I'll call Earl. Who is Earl? Oh, the police officer. Takes a bit of time, but eventually Tabitha arrives with men and a machine to start digging through the rubble. You, Stella, and Kanika are afforded a quiet moment to yourselves as the others get to work. You think Becca and Alexis are okay? There were survivors in the last collapse. Oops. I left them down there. Won't say that. If you and Tabby didn't pull Rosalina out when you did, you all might have wound up buried down there. That's what I was worried about. I think you did the right thing. The entities in the mine. I saw something down there, like the shadows of dead miners. They were right behind you just before you left. Did you not see them? Whoa, I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you've experienced, but you were in a deep, dark, abandoned coal mine. You might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Stella... Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Yeah, really weird. Are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mine collapses, I guess. Vision. There's a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what was happening. What happened to this place? Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked a lot about that mine today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Chad and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Ditchlings. That was the end of our ditchling problem, right? I can't imagine how much worse this could get, but I think you're right. We've still got a lot of unanswered questions, too, even more than we had this morning, and we had a lot of questions this morning. This is all too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern, right? I don't want to talk about this one, because this is self-explanatory. What happens now? Hey guys, I don't think she's quite ready to talk just yet. What happened down there? She's okay, Oscar. I made sure of that. I carried her out of there myself. Thank you, Chad. I just wish I could have kept her from going there in the first place. If I'd just paid closer attention to her, maybe none of this would have happened and those kids wouldn't be down there. I think those teens are dead. I really don't know. Because nobody has plot armor in this game except for, like, us, Stella and Kanika. As far as I know. Oh, Oscar. You're being way too hard on yourself. You can't be expected to predict and prevent accidents. You're only human. He's right, Oscar. As a former reckless teen, and as a current reckless adult, yeah, there's not much you can do about a situation like this. I suppose you're all right. I am just human. I could be a better human, though. We met the kids Rosalina hangs out with. Yeah, Rosalina's lived here since she was 2, so she basically grew up with them. They're a little older than her, and yeah, they get into some trouble, but I didn't think they were bad kids or anything. They were so polite to me, especially that Alexis. Gosh, that poor girl always acted like a dog somebody had kicked. Now she's in there. It's not right. She's gonna be okay, Oscar. Or it's gonna be okay. We don't know about her. They weren't bad kids, just reckless. They were just being stupid. Kids can't make decisions. I can't blame them for stuff like this. Something terrible in that mine. I think it was Tommyknockers. I can't believe they're actually real, but I got some audio of them knocking on my phone. They must have been furious that we went down there. This is all my fault. She's been so angry with me. If I'd just been able to provide more stability, she wouldn't be doing things like this, putting herself in danger. Rosalina told us you two have been living in the library. I think she was trying to get away from that. Oscar sighs. Rosalina told you that? Yeah, it's true. But you have to understand there's something in that house. We believe you, Oscar. I couldn't let it hurt her, and since I didn't know how to get rid of it, I set up a back room at the library for us. Teens are assholes, but that's just part of being a teen. Yeah, exactly. Just till I could figure out how to fix things. I know she hates it, but I thought it would be better for her. Instead, it just drove her away. Staying with friends, not checking in, and now this. It's all because of that house. And because of me. Because I haven't been able to fix this. I just wish she could understand. You don't have to be alone in this. We can help. Yeah, we'll totally help get rid of your ghost. Or more likely, we'll figure out what non-ghost thing it actually is. Either way, though, we're here for you. Thanks, you guys. That really means a lot. I shouldn't have kept this to myself, but I was so afraid of seeming ridiculous. Dad, you must be so mad at me. Oh, Rosa, no. Of course I'm not mad at you. You think that maybe they got out? Maybe there's another exit somewhere? Rosalina, I should have pushed back harder. I knew the way out. I should have made them come with me. I just don't want them to be dead. I'm sorry, Dad. You don't have to be sorry. You're alive and you're safe. We couldn't have gone back for them, right? We wouldn't have made it out if we went back. If I could have carried you all out of there, I would have. But I couldn't. Those walls were coming down. I know this is terrible, Rosa, but you're alive. You have no idea how grateful I am that you're still here. It's not fair, Dad. It's just not fair. I know, Rosa, I know, but I think the best thing you can do for your friends right now, until we get them out of there, is to enjoy the life you have. I know I haven't made that easy for you. I know you've been frustrated with the choices I've made. But I'm gonna do what it takes to move us back into our house. We're gonna have a good life again, Rosa. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner. I'm sorry this is what it took. Dad. We're on the case. I'll be okay, I promise. I'm gonna take her home. I guess we'll see the three of you tomorrow. And thank you, Chad. You have no idea how much I appreciate what you did for Rosalina. As Oscar and Rosalina leave, your cousin, exhaustedly saunters over to you. Alright, Chad, my men are set up to start digging. Let's go home and get some rest. Now, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Okay, fine, just make it quick. And don't you dare try and pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. These fucking cops. Take a sippy. I'm Sheriff Hugby. This is Deputy Derrickson, but you can call me Earl. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Welcome to Scarlet Hollow. Hope this little accident hasn't colored your little accident. Don't you think it's a mite odd that these teens found themselves in an old abandoned mine on the very property Chad's family happens to own? These cops' strange vibes, yeah. Don't you think it's a mite bit odder that Chad happened to be in there with them at the time of said collapse? I'd be lying if I said it weren't peculiar. Though I'm sure you're an upright citizen, Chad, and this is all just— I saved Rosalina! Two kids, 15 and 14, are buried alive down there, and maybe they're dead, and you were on the premises. Whether or not that was merely coincidence remains to be seen, but we gotta do our diligence here. I have to talk to you, I know my rights. Always trying to blame the outsider, yeah. We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine, so we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back to the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. I just can't believe it. I left them behind in there to get help. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no, you did your best. It's not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you. What, they gonna take you in for being present in an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blaming everything on drifters, even the acts of God, I guess. Excellent, you didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. See you tomorrow, okay, Chad? Excuse me, Just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. I'll text you when we're back. Curious about the way that this event shakes out. Yeah, I've never triggered this event before. I wonder what I fucked up. I thought with powerful build I'd be able to be more effective. It's funny, the first run I did, I got everyone out of there safe and fine. But this time was really bad. Last time I think I had the option to send Stella away with Rosalina, or send Tabitha away with Rosalina, and then I grabbed the other two, I think. I think Becca and Alexis are okay. We won't know for days at the earliest. Their parents should have kept tighter reins on them. I never got in any trouble like this when I was a teen. I have Pearland to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. What am I telling you this for? I don't really think the parents are to blame here. Whoa, are we bonding? You could tell me stuff. I like to get to know more about you, and about Pearland, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like that. I don't really think the parents are to blame here. I beg to differ. People who aren't ready to be parents shouldn't be parents, and clearly there are some parents at fault for this who weren't ready. Take Oscar. Oh, her face is scary. There are tons of people more qualified to be parents who can't even conceive, and yet here he is having a kid at 19 and clearly just letting her do whatever the hell she wants. It's not fair. That is entirely out of line. You don't know, Oscar. What's wrong with you? I wonder what trait unlocks that option. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Keen Eye. Yep, I think it's Keen Eye. Because I think with Keen Eye, you can react to things a lot faster. Because you notice things before anybody else does. So I think that maybe was the trait that saved me. Sorry about today. Sorry for apologizing? At least you called. How are you holding up? Poorly, but I'd really rather we didn't get into it. I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted to know. Yeah, me too. Gotta focus on the road, though. How do you treat Stella like this? Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish that we're not back in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons. Some kind of history there, or... No, now quit talking. Okay. Girlfriends. Girlfriends. Ride in silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate. The musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor of a horrifically stressful week. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for telling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You could have... No, you should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Bye, Tabby. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. These are those things, right? Katika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, your thoughts drift to Alexis and Becca, terrified and alone, if not already dead. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Hello? Just the cat. It's always just the cat. It's Nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. Comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Oh, that could have gone better. Yeah, they really do make an environment that oozes dread. Oh. Wow. Oh boy. Wow, wow, wow. That stressed me out. Oh man. Oh, okay. I hope they survive. Those kids. I've never triggered that event before. That was really interesting. I'm glad I'm triggering other things now because I've played through, I think this is my third or fourth playthrough of this game. Yeah, it's really interesting. This game, there's so much to this game. There's so much. It's crazy. Oh, well, that's gonna end the stream for tonight. Thanks guys for stopping by. How many episodes do you think there are gonna be? I have no idea. I can't even tell. Like, so far, the episode track seems really paced really well. Like, good things, important things happen in each episode. None of it is like super boring. I get a little tired of the first episode, but that's because I've played it like 5 times. So I'm pretty aware of like most of the events that can happen, I think. But yeah, I'm really excited for more chapters. Great stream. Thanks, Cetra. I'll probably raid someone. But yeah, that's the stream. So I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna play Cult of the Lamb. Had a fun time. Great, me too. I'm really excited for next chapter. All right, well, goodbye everyone. Have a good night.